A response from Beacon Hill tonight to a 25 Investigate series examining child sex abuse in our public schools.
In November, our team found legal loopholes that were protecting child predators and school districts. Anchor and investigative reporter Kerry Kavanaugh sat down with the state auditor, who says after our reporting, her office is now reviewing several of the roadblocks we faced.
We have a lot of concerns based on the reporting that Boston 25 did. We need to make sure that in state government we're doing all that we can to protect children.
Massachusetts Auditor Diana DiZoglio says her office is committed to improving accountability around child sex abuse in our public schools.
Was there one thing in our reporting that really stood out to you, that really concerned you?
What was really concerning to me is the incredible apparent lack of accountability in knowing even how many times these allegations have occurred.
He started pulling me out of the cafeteria at lunchtime to have lunch in his office.
In November, 25 Investigates launched a series tracking cases of child sex abuse in public schools. Through our own research, we uncovered at least 150 students potentially abused by Massachusetts public school personnel. But the total number nearly impossible to tally. The Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, DESE, no longer tracks how many teachers lose their license due to sexual misconduct, information it used to track. The Department of Children and Families shared data showing it supported dozens of abuse allegations against public school personnel over the last 5 years, but couldn't tell us how many of the victims were students.
If we don't know what's happening, where it's happening, who it's happening to, how many times it's occurred, how can we take appropriate actions to address these problems and these challenges that could really be hurting the children of the Commonwealth?
So as we set out to create our own database on these cases, 25 Investigates submitted hundreds of public records requests to school districts and police departments all across the state. We found that the majority of public school districts refuse to share even redacted reports on sexual misconduct, often citing a state law that keeps secret all reports of sexual and domestic violence. Some districts said even releasing documented sexual assault findings against school personnel could embarrass perpetrators. Another example, Boston Public Schools says it does not record instances of sexual assault.
The Office of State Auditor is committed to working alongside advocates and following up on this investigative report to assist in getting access to that information.
As for DESE not tracking educators losing their license for sexual misconduct, the department is now going through records one by one for us to determine which involve sexual abuse. And they say that process would take about 8 weeks. For 25 Investigates, I'm Kerry Kavanaugh.